Hello everybody, how's it going today? My name is Joe Bedogne and I'm a real estate agent. This video is the start of a brand new series I'm going to make just about the professionals you're going to have to interact with throughout the real estate transaction. In this video I'm going to start with in my opinion, obviously the most important aspect of your real estate transaction, and that is to actually find a realtor. How do you go about finding a good realtor? There are a handful of attributes that I find to be useful when finding a good realtor. First and foremost, have they gained your trust? You want a realtor that's going to seek to ask you a lot of questions and really understand your situation and be willing to tailor the experience to your needs and your desires. So how do you find that type of a realtor? Well, I'm going to shortcut all that right now and just tell you, just reach out to me and I can help you. But all kidding aside, realistically, you can find realtors just about anywhere, and there tends to be, and I hate to say this, but realtors tend to be a dime a dozen. There's a lot of us out there, but not every realtor is created equal. I guess that would be one of the first things to start with. There's real estate agents and there's actual realtors, and then there's of course real estate brokers. Now, to be a realtor, that means you have to be a member of the National Association of Realtors. And to be part of that organization, you first off have to pay dues to belong to it. But secondly, you have to adhere to a certain ethical standards, and you're required to do a certain amount of continuing education and testing every year to maintain that status. So if you're dealing with a realtor, you can be assured that they are going to have high ethical standards and they're not going to just be out to making a quick buck. So that's one key thing to look for. But because there's a lot of us out there, it's very easy to find one. And so my best recommendation is, of course, to look for reviews and testimonials. But what if it's a newer agent and they don't have a lot of reviews and testimonials, but they're really good at what they do? In my humble opinion, the best thing to do is to sit down with an agent and basically interview them. Like, you're not required to work with them. So many agents will schedule a buyer consultation or a seller consultation depending on what side of the transaction you're looking to be on. And during that transaction, the agent is actually interviewing you as well, but you're also interviewing the agent, because I want to make sure it's a good fit. And if I legitimately don't think I can help you, I'll let you know in that upfront interview, because I don't want to waste your time and I don't want you to waste mine. So it's kind of a mutual relationship. Now, one thing I do have to let a lot of buyers understand is that in order to hire an agent to help you purchase a home, you aren't going to have to pay any of your own money to that buying agent. Okay? The agent that the money makes in a buyer transaction comes from the selling agent, the agent that's actually listing the home. So keep that in mind. So once the transaction goes through, there's a certain commission that's determined, and that's it's an open-ended. Each realtor has their own structure and how they do their pricing. So based on how the listing agent does that pricing will determine how much of that sale goes towards the buying agent. But full disclosure, I will say that every single agency has basically what they call a compliance fee, and that's basically a small office fee, and we can discuss what that is. So that's the only money that's going to come out of your own pocket, and that'll basically just tally into your closing costs. Of course, when we do a buyer consultation, we can get into what all those closing costs are going to be and what you're going to need to come up for your down payment and all that stuff. And obviously that's tailored to your individual situation. So first and foremost, in a real estate transaction, you need to find an agent that you know, like, and trust. In my next video, I'm going to cover the mortgage broker, which is one of the second most important professionals that you're going to interact with in a real estate transaction. I hope this information was valuable, and if it was, do me a favor and like and subscribe to this YouTube channel Secondly to that, if you are in the market to buy, sell, or invest in real estate, feel free to reach out to me at joerealdeals@gmail.com, and I'd be glad to get the process started and answer any of your questions. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in my next video.